Hey, everybody, welcome back to episode 21 of our Build a World Challenge. Super fun. We have our 8th household to make today, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I figured I wanted to make another kid. So, I'm thinking if we do like, I don't know, I want to think of like a mom and a son. We have dad and daughter, mom and daughter, dad and daughter. We don't have a mom and a son. So let's see if we can find another groovy mom. I kind of like her. I don't even know. I really feel like I just like this character. So let's use this. And we'll make her a son. So I don't know, no, I don't want Ragsdale. Bradshaw. I mean, that sounds fine. Lisbeth, no. Nicolette. I don't like the name Nicolette. Cleo. Let's roll with Cleo. Cleo Bradshaw. And we want a son. Yep. Well, that kid just looks friggin'... He looks like a little tiger. I don't know why, but I think they did well with the first draw. So as far as this clothes goes, I don't like the outfit. So I don't mind the sandals or the deals. I just don't like the colors. So let's just put them in some straight up, some black sandals. We'll just leave them like that. That's all I'm not going to look at the rest of the outfits. Let's see what we can get at random luck that he doesn't look like a goofball all the time. But yeah, I think this was the quickest little household we made. We got like real lucky. I love the 2 random Sims we like popped off quick. And Conrad. I don't know why this boy's name is going to be Conrad, but I feel like Conrad's like this little smart kid. He's like really smart. So I'm going to make Conrad a genius. He's like just stupid smart, and I don't think you would peg him for like the super smart type. What does mom aspire to be? I don't want to get into fairies quite yet. I'm not sure what we can do with fairies. She could be good in wellness. I don't know if we want to go inner peace. Let's do that. Self-care specialist. I really think I think that seems to be a good, for her. Yeah. I'm looking for these skills for her. I want to give her like that hippie vibe, but I'm not going like a green fiend. I want her to be like that real nice woman you meet. You imagine going to like the spa. You got this real, proper, outgoing. I don't want to say idealist. None of these really add up to her. I don't want her to be over it just... Vegan almost sounds right. But... Maybe not material. I don't want her to be materialistic. Do we want to make her an overachiever? I'm kind of deciding between overachiever But I don't want all, like, social skills. Like, let's go overachiever. It's like she can do a lot. And I think that... Oh, wait, hold on. These Sims tend to raise their skills faster and are happy when they finish work tasks, but are a little harder to get along with as friends. No, I really want her to be a friendly person. Like, she's an everybody person. Like, everybody loves her. Self-assured? Let's do self-assured. Like, she's super confident about herself. Like, she has no doubts. Cleo is, like, that woman. All right, so we have our awesome Bradshaw household. Like, I really dig these two. Like, I don't know. It's like a whole nother level of epic right now, like, on this household. And that's my opinion. Feel free to share yours. You know, like, what do you think about this household? So I didn't pick their house first because I was worried about money. So if we go to build here, we should be able to... I should have gone to play mode and then build mode. But I think we'll be all right. So in this house, we don't need a real big house. There's just the two of them. And did I hope I hit the gallery button. I thought I hit the gallery button. But I feel like I went to the manage worlds button like an idiot. All right, I totally did. Okay. This is a series of load screens, everybody. You know, I hope you love them. Yeah, I really hope you love them. I was thinking about changing my load screen, but technically that would be like not vanilla anymore. But it doesn't change the game any, so technically I think it'd still be vanilla if I changed my load screens in. But we don't need to edit all that. All right. Build mode and gallery. I don't know what we just got for an achievement there. Maybe it was the households. So current funds 20,000. All right, so we can probably buy a nice house for 20,000. But we don't need a real big house. I mean, we have a lot of lot, but we might be able to advance a little bit more on our lot, you know, if we save some space. We only have 2 people. We might... Nope, I think we're already using this 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And I don't want a bunch of duplicate houses. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's a 30 by 20, so... Three-bedroom, 2-bath. 1, 2... Does it say... Where's the 3rd bedroom? I don't know. I kind of dig the layout of this house. We don't have to have anything fancy. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I think we'll be all right. And we still got $1,300, so I think that's fantastic for our lot. And see, we have this extras on the sides, which I was almost thinking if we moved the house all the way over. Visit 25 different lots in the Sims 4. Okay, that was the achievement we got. So I think for now we can leave it here, but I want to delete... Do we want to delete these? Like, we can leave the bushes following the lines, but in order to use the rest of it efficiently, do we like this house even? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, here's the third bedroom. Okay. So we got the one room here for like a baby. And then like a boy's room. And the master room. And 2 baths. I mean, all in all, it's not a bad house. I'm just not certain about the rows here. I mean, it kind of ties it in, but this is all their yard. So let's leave it for now. When I play this household, we'll talk about deleting it or whatever, because we don't need to do so much of that, you know. There's nothing in the garden, so nothing for us to delete. That's solid. And they can fish in the backyard, which is kind of groovy. But yeah, super cool. Let's go to live mode. We still have $1,300. So technically we could buy a computer if we want to advance in that. But one thing we need to do is I'm pretty sure I gotta buy her a yoga mat. So where's a cheap old yoga mat? Let's go with this flower one. Do we want to have it like right in the middle of our house? It's rough to put it outside, even though we could. I reckon it can go right here. Why want to sit right here? Why can't I put it up here? I kind of wanted to do yoga on the back porch. Kind of facing this way. So bb.move objects on. So if anybody doesn't know that, that's the cheat for move objects. And then you can kind of put anything where you want it. So I'm pretty sure she can still use this yoga mat if we line it up back here on the porch. But I don't want it over top of the staircase. Like, we could put it at the staircase, but let's move it closer to this line. There we go. And she'll practice her yoga out here. Oh, these trees might get on my nerves. I usually don't put big trees. Let's take this and we'll move it back over here. That way it's not sitting like right in the middle of her yoga mat. And I think she can still come out here and do yoga. The other thing we need to get is one of these little deals where she can sit out there and do her the other yogi stuff. And I don't know if we need it like right here next to her mat. We could put it somewhere else. Like maybe she just like kind of chills out here towards the garden in her yard when she does that. I think that'll work for that. Let's see if these both work before we get too far. But I want her to meet the other mom in the neighborhood. So let's go respectful introduction. We'll have him introduced to her too. She like disappeared. People just vanishing all over the place. Okay, so they're at home. I'm gonna let him kind of run wild. She's apparently just feels like she's gonna go watch TV for a minute, but that's not gonna happen. All right, let's get her to go over here and meditate. I think these are the main things she's got to focus on, right? So she's got to hustle, gain self-care notoriety, become a spa regular, and maintain a regular customer. So we're going to have to figure out how to do all that. It might seem like a wide stretch for her right now as her aspiration, but that's one we're going to work at. I don't know what we'll unlock if we unlock anything with it. So, all right, she can do that. So let's see if she can do a brain boosting routine here. Can she still get to the rug? It looks like she can get to her yoga mat. And I don't think I'm a big fan of her gloves while she's working out, like and ski goggles. Like we might have to do some editing on her. Her character is not the greatest for clothing. But she exists as she should, and that was our requirement. So let's uh let's make Junior here before we get out of here. I want to do his homework real quick so I don't forget in between videos. But he's a smart little dude. What we could do too is decide what we're going to do with these rooms. Like, we have a boy, so we got the perfect boys room. But what do we want to do with this baby girl's room? Um, we could have turned that into a yoga studio. We could have turned it into a yoga studio. And she can do her exercises in there and whatnot. You know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and kind of do that. We have a little bit of time in this video. So if we delete all this out of here, we don't need the little baby pictures and stuff. We don't need this. So we got a few dollars in our inventory. I want to make sure we get all of these pictures off the wall though. Okay. Wall's back to normal. What do we have in our inventory? So we don't need to have any of this stuff. Apparently you can't sell those. And that doesn't sell for anything, so all right. So let's get our meditation deal in here. Excuse me. So I feel like if she's going to meditate, she's going to sit here and look out her window. What do you think? My goodness. I'm super sorry, everybody. Something just bothered my nose like something fierce. All right, let's get her yoga mat in here. So she should be able to do her yoga and face out the window too. I think this is a nice little wellness area, but I feel like one thing she's missing. I don't know if she can get customers or whatnot, but maybe we should have her be able to do like her spa stuff, you know, for a spa, because we don't have a spa, but she should be able to do her spa treatment here. I'm kind of wondering, do we want it? I don't know if I want it like right in front of the door. Like, because if we think about it, that's like right in front of the door going into this room. And I guess it's kind of convenient. Like, let's do that. Let's put a massage table right there. And you can come in here. There still looks like there's room. You can walk through here. I think that'll be all right. But one thing we do need to change is we want to get more zenful with our wallpaper in here. Like, I think that's too childish still. But I really think we need something other than, you know, the confetti wallpaper to kind of give us our vibe here for this tranquil room. What is this? That doesn't look awful. How did this change so much? Do I got the wrong? I thought I was just on this sunset thing and then it changed completely. Where did the tranquil sunset go? I don't know. That just disappeared. But we can go to, I don't know if I want to go to paneling. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. That kind of gives us that nice vibe. I like that. I like that vibe in that room. Let's see if we can do something with the floor without spending our $500. No. I don't think I want wood. I kind of want to go with a simple carpet. What if we went with that? No, I'm kind of trying to match the wall color, but none of these seem to accent it, and I don't want it to look trashy. That kind of looks all right. That kind of looks all right. I get that relaxation vibe from it, you know, I really do. Like, if we go to our living room, we can grab these plants. I think we could find a couple plants to put in these corners, you know, because this is going to be our, you know, our place of peace. So I think those plants there kind of set off that vibe. We can't really put anything here, but I wonder if there's a real tranquil painting. You know, something that's kind of spa-ish. No, that looks dumb. I was like, the tree might work. The tree might work, but that's kind of like a teenager's kind of rebellious stage wallpaper right there. It looks like. I don't know if I could find anything wellness per se. As far as decor, what is this? DJ Plum must? No, that's still too bright. That's too much. We just want like that peace and relaxation. Something like this. Like that. That's perfect. That's perfect. That is a zenful, peaceful room, I think. You know, I really get that vibe. We don't have to do all too much. And I was trying to watch our budget, so we didn't go over our budget. But I think that's a solid transformation of that room from what we had to what we have going on now. I don't think she can practice. No, nope, she can't practice. So let's get her back in her yoga routine. And I think we've done really good on this episode. You know, I think we accomplished a lot. I might consider changing this around. Um, I like the toy box in the hallway kind of deal, but his room is so orange, and I don't know if I like that carpet. The rest of it I like. It's just so orange, but I think he'll live with it. It's orange, but he can go like look for frogs and fish in the backyard. So allow turtles to sun on logs. I don't know what the crap that does, but yeah. But we're gonna have him collect some frogs. But we gotta remember he's a genius, so we gotta think of something for his future. Maybe he'll get into sciences. Like maybe we'll get him into the sciences. But either way, this isn't the Ferrera residence. The Bradshaw residence. All right. What do y'all think of the Bradshaws? I'm really digging them. I think they're really chill. And I think they're going to be a good add-on to the community. We do have to try to get some funds together for them. We might figure out something. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but for now, we'll keep working on them and building them and see what we can create. I just want to keep playing. Like, I don't ever want to end videos. I just kind of keep going and going and going. Like, what else are we doing? But I don't want my videos to get stretched out, so we'll end this one and we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone.